So I'd like to introduce Mia Foster White. Go prepared, Mia Foster White.
Good evening, and thank you for attending your information session about your big move to South Korea. I'm here to talk to you about how to prepare yourself and what you should pack for such a big move. Maybe you have thought about it already, or perhaps you haven't given it much thought at all. Or maybe you've even lived in another country before and have completely know what you want to bring with you for this move. When I moved to South Korea, I had to ask myself a question. How was I going to complete the daunting task in compressing my life into 2 baggage and 1 carry-on luggage for 1 year? What would you bring? What single item would you be devastated to find out you had left at home and would not have access to it for a whole year? Maybe it would be an iPod, maybe your favorite book, or maybe it could be your favorite soap. So how do you do it? What do you bring? Well, I'm here to tell you a few key items that I think you should consider bringing in your luggage for this move. And I've compiled your luggage into 3 categories: your toiletries, food, and clothing. So let's begin with the toiletries. Have you ever had a family member come to your house and they ask you for some toothpaste because they left their toothpaste at home? And you hand them some toothpaste and they say, "I don't use that kind." Well, in Korea, whether you're Team Crest or Team Colgate, they sell neither. So if you're very particular about your toothpaste, you should bring plenty of toothpaste to last you a whole year. I am personally Team Crest. Toiletry number 2 I recommend is deodorant. Yes, they sell deodorant in Korea, but only during the summertime where it's very hot. So if you don't want to offend your students, you may want to also bring deodorant. The next thing is for the ladies. I recommend that you bring makeup, especially if you like to play with makeup like I do. For some reason, I could not find my shade anywhere in Korea. So bring your makeup with you. And even if they sell your shade in Korea, what you pay for $20 here in America is going to cost you over $100 in Korea because of their taxes. The next thing will work for everybody. I know when I get out the shower, I like to wrap a towel around me. Well, in Korea, this is their version of a bath towel, which just quite doesn't get it. If you want to wrap around your body in a towel, bring your own towel. And the final toiletry I recommend you bring is medicine. When you have a headache or you feel like you're having the flu coming on, you can go to CVS or Walgreens and get some medicine. Well, in Korea, you're going to have to go to the doctor. He's going to write you a prescription, and then you're going to have to go to the pharmacy just to get something basic like some NyQuil. You cannot go to their version of Walmart, which is E-Mart, and find this on the shelf. It is only sold in a pharmacy. So let's move on to the food. My personal experience is that Korean food is somewhat of an acquired taste. And it is very, very, very spicy. But you're going to have a kitchen so you can do your own cooking. And you'll be able to find traditional spices such as pepper and salt and garlic powder. But if you want to make something different, you may want to bring it with you. So if you want to make chili, you may want to bring chili powder. If you want to make some Italian food, you may want to bring Italian seasoning. And maybe you want some Mexican food, so you may want to bring taco seasoning so you can have a variety of meals when you're in Korea. Another food item I would suggest are beans. They sell red beans, but black beans are fennel Filipino beans are hard to come by. So I would also recommend that you bring some beans, even though they'll weigh down your luggage. And my personal favorite breakfast item I could not find, which are grits I could not find in Korea. And then the third items for your luggage are the clothing items, which are going to take up the majority of your luggage. And please be honest with yourself. If you are bigger than a size small, you are not going to find clothes in Korea. So bring clothes for the whole year. And remember that Korea has 4 distinctive seasons. It snows in the winter, there's yellow dust in the spring, it's hot and humid in the summer, and it's cool in the fall. So you need enough clothes to last you all year. And then also for ladies, if your foot is bigger than a size 8, and for men bigger than a size 11, bring your own shoes because they do not sell shoes to fit your big feet. And ladies, I recommend that you wear flats because there's lots and lots of walking in Korea. And when you're on the subway and you want to make it to street level, there are stairs on top of stairs, on top of more stairs, on top of more stairs to get to street level. You will walk at least 200 stairs at some train stations just to get back to street level. And the final item I recommend you bring is a warm coat. Even if you're going to move to Korea in the summer, you need to wear this on the plane. Please do not be like my coworker who wore a jean jacket on the plane and walked around for the entire year in a jean jacket, even though the snow was up to his ankles. Bring this on the plane so you don't waste space in your luggage. You're going to need it at some point. But I don't want you to worry or be afraid if you left that one special item at home, because there is an area of town that you can go to find these items. Take the train to Itaewon and you will find these items. However, you will pay about $10 for something like this. So if you want to dig deep down in your pocket, you can find it. But I suggest that you come prepared and consider some of the items I have on display so that you can be prepared for your move to Korea. So congratulations and enjoy your time with your new big move to Korea. Thank you.